1. The turning point after 70. Why strength is not just about muscles. Let's begin by addressing a truth that many avoid. After 70, life begins to whisper to us in new ways. Our bodies, once steady and sure, start sending different messages. But here's the inspiring part. It's never too late to rewrite the story. Strength isn't just about muscles. It's about standing up from your chair without fear. It's about walking into the kitchen without holding onto the wall. And most importantly, it's about confidence, the quiet strength that lets you say, "Yes, I can." When Tom, a retired railway engineer from Michigan, turned 72, he noticed these whispers getting louder. He found himself tired even after small tasks. Walking upstairs felt like climbing a mountain. He worried this was just aging, something he had to accept. But deep down, he knew he wanted more from life. That desire became the spark for a transformation he never expected. 2. Rekindle your relationship with movement. Tom's journey began not in a gym but in his living room. His first commitment? 10 minutes of movement a day. He began with chair exercises, lifting his legs, rolling his shoulders, reaching gently to the side. At first he felt silly. He thought, what difference can this make? But within 2 weeks, he noticed he wasn't reaching for the couch to help him stand. Movement is like a conversation with your body. It doesn't need to be loud, just consistent. Gentle stretches in the morning. A short walk after lunch. Even standing up during commercials and doing a few leg lifts. Nancy, a 68-year-old widow from Devon in the UK, shared how she began walking to her mailbox and back every day. After 3 months, she was walking a mile. "I call it my freedom walk," she smiled. These moments add up, slowly building back strength, confidence, and balance. 3. The power of protein and eating with purpose. One of the biggest mistakes many over 70 make is thinking they need less food. In truth, we often need more of the right kinds, especially protein. Tom used to skip meals or rely on toast and tea. But when he met with a local health coach, he learned his muscles were starving. He began including eggs, lentils, grilled fish, and protein smoothies in his diet. Within 2 months, he felt steadier. "My arms don't shake when I lift the kettle anymore," he said with a laugh. Protein helps repair and build muscles. It also supports your immune system and energy levels. Think simple. Add a boiled egg to breakfast, or a few spoonfuls of Greek yogurt in the afternoon. Even a small chicken soup with beans can work wonders. And hydration? That's just as vital. Dehydration leads to fatigue, dizziness, and confusion, all things that make us feel weaker than we are. For building a rhythm, the role of routines. Strength isn't rebuilt in a day. It's a rhythm, something you return to day after day. Routines are like anchors. They keep you grounded, especially when the world feels overwhelming. Tom created a simple daily routine. Wake up, stretch for 5 minutes, eat a protein-rich breakfast, and walk around the block. That small start gave structure to his day. It gave him purpose. Routines aren't about being rigid. They're about making your health non-negotiable. When it becomes a habit, it no longer feels like a chore. Grace, a retired teacher in Sydney, told us, "Every morning I put on my walking shoes even before coffee. It's my signal to myself that I matter." And isn't that what strength really is? A reminder that you matter. 5. Social strength. Never underestimate community. Loneliness is a quiet thief. It steals motivation, energy, even your will to move. Tom didn't just change physically, he also changed his environment. He joined a community walking group that met twice a week at the local park. They were all over 60. They laughed, swapped stories, sometimes even forgot they were walking. But his step grew lighter, his spirit stronger. Studies show that seniors who stay socially connected have better health outcomes, less cognitive decline, and higher physical activity levels. So call a friend. Join a book club. Sit on your porch and chat with a neighbor. Janet, 74, from Oregon, joined a community garden. "Digging in the soil helped my back, but chatting with others lifted my heart," she said. Strength grows faster in company. 6. The role of sleep and stillness. No, you're not lazy. Sleep is where your body rebuilds itself. It's where healing happens. For Tom, fixing his sleep was just as important as lifting weights. He started turning off screens an hour before bed. He played soft music and dimmed the lights. He swapped late-night TV for a warm bath and a book. Within a few weeks, he was sleeping deeper. And that's when the magic happened. His body stopped aching. He woke up rested. He had the energy to move. Don't underestimate stillness. Meditation, prayer, or simply sitting with a cup of tea and your thoughts. These moments reduce stress, which otherwise damages the body over time. A calm mind helps build a strong body. 7. Resistance training, the true fountain of youth. Tom eventually added light weights to his routine, soup cans, then water bottles, and later resistance bands. He practiced simple movements like bicep curls, squats, and wall push-ups. He didn't bulk up like a bodybuilder. But his arms firmed up. His posture improved. He could carry groceries again without gasping. Resistance training isn't about lifting heavy. It's about signaling to your body, I'm still here. I still want to grow. Even pushing against a wall for 10 seconds builds strength. Even holding a plank for 15 seconds matters. Esther, 70 from Wales, said, I do squats while brushing my teeth. My husband laughs, but now he's joining in. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing something. 8. Balance and flexibility, the unsung heroes. Strength is powerful, but balance and flexibility are what keep us safe. Tom didn't realize how stiff he had become until one day he tripped over his cat and nearly fell. That was his wake-up call. He added balance training to his routine, standing on one leg while brushing his teeth, doing slow heel-to-toe walks in the hallway and gentle yoga movements. Flexibility isn't about touching your toes, it's about being able to turn your head to check traffic or reach a shelf without pulling something. Simple stretches each morning can restore range of motion. Even seated stretches help. Raise your arms overhead, twist gently side to side, rotate your ankles. Over time you'll move easier with less pain. Margaret, a retired librarian from Nova Scotia, credits her daily Tai Chi practice with keeping her graceful on her feet and calm in her soul. Remember, many injuries in older adults come from preventable falls. Improving balance and flexibility is like installing guardrails on the road of life. 9. Mental strength, the engine behind it all. It's easy to think strength is physical. But behind every strong body is a resilient mind. Tom used to beat himself up when he had a bad day. But with the help of a local therapist, he began to change the way he talked to himself. Instead of I'm weak, he said, I'm rebuilding. Instead of I failed today, he said, I showed up. Mental strength is about persistence, patience, and compassion toward yourself. Aging isn't easy, but your mindset can turn setbacks into comebacks. Journaling, affirmations, even simple gratitude lists can change your outlook. Instead of focusing on what's lost, focus on what's still possible. George, 78, who battled post-surgery depression, started writing one positive thing each night. Sometimes it was just, I made a good cup of tea, he chuckled. But it made a difference. Resilience is the real superpower of aging. Cultivate it. 10. Nature, the most healing gym there is. You don't need 4 walls and a treadmill to regain strength. Nature offers the best gym, with fresh air, uneven ground that challenges your stability, and sunlight that boosts vitamin D and mood. Tom began walking in the local botanical gardens. He noticed the seasons change, the birds return, the flowers bloom. I wasn't just exercising, I was reconnecting, he said. Forest bathing, or Shinrin-yoku in Japan, is proven to lower blood pressure, reduce stress hormones, and improve sleep. Simply sitting in a park for 15 minutes a day can benefit your health. Elaine, 80 from Vermont, said, I bring my chair to the backyard, close my eyes, and breathe with the trees. It centers me. Let nature restore you. 11. Tracking progress, celebrating every win. You don't need to run marathons. But tracking even the smallest victories fuels motivation. Tom kept a simple notebook. He wrote down how many steps he walked, how long he slept, and what he ate. Each week he looked back and saw progress. Maybe you stood up from your chair without pushing with your hands. Maybe you walked a few more steps than yesterday. Maybe you slept through the night. Celebrate that. Write it down. Tell someone. Progress is power, and every step forward rewires your brain for growth. Create visual cues too. A calendar with smiley faces, a chart on your fridge, or a pebble jar where each pebble represents a movement day. Small wins build big momentum. 12. Finding your why, the true source of strength. Tom realized one day what kept him going wasn't just muscle, it was meaning. He wanted to be strong enough to lift his grandkids, to dance with his wife in the kitchen, to live independently in his own home. That why was his fuel. What's yours? Maybe it's walking to your favorite cafe, traveling to see a friend, or simply staying out of a hospital bed. Write down your why. Put it somewhere visible. Let it remind you on the hard days that this journey isn't just about strength, it's about life. Helen, 72 from Arizona, said, I want to be the grandma who joins in, not the one who watches from the bench. Your why is your compass. Follow it. 13. Managing pain, without letting it stop you. Pain is real. But it doesn't always mean stop, it means adapt. Tom had arthritis in his knees. Some days were harder than others. But he learned that gentle movement actually reduced his pain over time. Heat packs, cold therapy, topical creams, and stretching became part of his toolkit. So did knowing when to rest and when to push. Listen to your body, but don't let discomfort convince you to quit. Work with a physiotherapist or pain specialist. There are always alternative movements you can do. Remember, inactivity worsens pain. Motion is lotion for the joints. Dorothy, 77, who had back surgery, said, "Water aerobics was my miracle. No impact, just support and strength." Pain can slow you, but it doesn't have to stop you. 14. Purpose over perfection. It's a journey, not a race. You don't need to get back to who you were. You're becoming something new and strong in this season of life. Some days Tom missed a walk. Some days he felt tired. But instead of giving up, he gave grace. Aging isn't linear. Progress isn't perfect. What matters most is showing up with purpose. Even one movement, one stretch, one protein-rich meal is a win. Lillian, 81, said it best, "I stopped chasing perfection. I chase joy now, and it keeps me young." Forgive yourself. Start again. Keep going. 15. Your new chapter. Writing a legacy of strength. Today Tom moves better, sleeps better, eats with intention, and connects more deeply. But what he's most proud of isn't just regaining strength. It's becoming a role model. His grandkids copy his stretches. His neighbors joined his walks. He's not just aging, he's leading. And so can you. Every small change you make, every act of care, every healthy choice, writes a new page in your story. And when others see you shine, they'll believe it's possible for them too. That's real strength. You're not too old. You're not too late. Your body is still listening, and it's waiting for you to say, "Let's begin." So take a deep breath. Stand tall. And start writing your comeback story, one step at a time. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next one. Stay well, stay inspired, and see you next time.